All right, so I borrowed the wife's dining room table. Got it all laid out. So everything here on this table is everything I'm taking for a 6-day trip. It's 6 days, 5 nights staying out. The nights I got them broken down. I got some nights that I'm staying in a hotel. Other nights I'm staying in a tent. And then one night we're staying in these, it's kind of like a little teepee style deal in Colorado. But anyhow, all right, so I got it all laid out and I got it broken down. I broke it down to show you kind of what I put in each one of the bags, right? So starting here, this is everything I'm gonna put in the saddleman bag that I carry on the back of the bike. This row here is everything I put in the saddle bag on the right side of the bike. You can see that most of this is all emergency equipment that in case something happens, God forbid, I can get out of the bike and I can access it. This is all my camp gear. And then I got my fly rod stuff. So my fly fishing gear, all that equipment goes on the actual bag on the outside of the bike. But I got it here with the camping gear. All right, so let's start off with what I take with me on the bag, electronics, more personal stuff, right? So I got, of course, extra cables I need to charge. I got 2 Anchor battery cells. I've had them for about 6 years. And they're awesome. I can charge my cell phone on one of these charges fully about 5 times, so it works out pretty good. I got my GoPro stuff here, so I got the GoPro I'm using. It's a GoPro 12 black, and then I got this one here that I use as well. So I'm definitely no expert at this, and I'm trying to use both cameras, you know, get a little bit better video. I got my cigar case here. Gotta have them cigars. Lighter for them, some wet wipes. I always carry the basic necessities when it comes to medication, so it's mainly just Tylenol, something for the stomach, and then I use these little goo tabs. These are pretty good. I throw them in the water just to make sure I'm staying hydrated. For those of you that have never done long trips, you gotta stay hydrated on these things. All right, I got the net that I use on top of the bag to cinch everything down. Always bring 2 sets of gloves. I like lightweight gloves. I'm not a fan of gloves, I'll be honest with you. I hate wearing gloves. But I found this set here. I can't find them in black. They only make them in brown. I use them for the Army. They're real lightweight, right? And that's what I like about them. They breathe real good. Glasses, I always bring 2 sets of glasses, prescription, and then a sunglass set. Prescription, I wear contacts, but just in case something happens, I got a backup set. I bring 2 sets of clear glasses in case one gets lost. I still got another one here. These glasses are what they call APEL approved. So it's a military spec glasses, and they're ballistic, right? So they're real strong, and you got to worry about something coming in your eye and shattering your glasses. So that's everything in this section here that I put on the bike, and that's more for personal reasons, like for myself, right? So now we get into all the emergency equipment, first aid stuff, equipment that I use to fix the bike, or not fix the bike, but in case I have an emergency on the side of the road. So I'll start in the back. So back here, I just got to set it, keep it in a Ziploc, nothing fancy about it, of tools that I might need while out on the road, just basic stuff. Allen wrench set, adjustable wrench, a couple different sockets. Then I got a trauma kit here. So this is an emergency trauma kit. I also carry a first aid kit here. Definitely need to have a first aid kit. If you don't have one on your bike, you need to get yourself one, because you never know. I carry some cam lights here. I use red. We get these in the Army all the time. I use these so in case I need them, either I'm on the side of the road or I'm at camp for some emergency reason that I need to use them, I got them there. Carry an extra thing of oil, paper towels. This is just depending on where we go. The ground might not be great. I throw that down to make sure the heavy bike doesn't sink, fall over. In case it rains, a rain sleeve. This is a game changer here. So I got this just because my last trip, I got a flat about 2 hours from home. And luckily there was a dealership somewhat close by and I was able to get there, but you need to have a plug kit. This one here, so I recently just purchased this thing. I don't know why I waited so long to get it. Lexus makes it. It's an air compressor, a mini air compressor. Thing works awesome. And all you do is it charges. It also charges your cell phone if you need, but it adds air if you need air in your tire, right? So if I get a flat, I could use that to get me by, make sure I maintain air in it, and then at least get me to somewhere to where I can fix it. I carry a couple extra straps, either wire management or whatever I may need. They're like Velcro straps. Extra battery there. I don't have it out here, but I wear a headlamp in case I need a new battery for that headlamp. I keep an emergency blanket. Again, this is all my emergency equipment. This is really small, and I know it looks like a lot of stuff out here, but it all packs up real nice. But you gotta have this. I'm going out to the mountains, God forbid something were to happen out there. You know, my daughter and I, we can use layers as well as this emergency blanket and keep ourselves warm. Then I just bring an extra set of latex gloves. I got back here, I got our rain gear. So usually, like I said, all this stuff in this aisle here, or this row here, is what I use for emergency purposes. It goes on the right side of the saddlebag. All right, moving on. On this side here, we'll start in the back. Actually got 2 cups here. They carry these water jugs, and they go inside there and then they get mounted to the bike. That way we keep water on the bike the whole time. This is my stove, a little pot here. This actually goes into it. This is the gas for it. I got my small little stove here. It's a little MSR stove. It works great. This is a little camp light. All I do is lift it up. And it's a nice little light. I can hang it. All right, let's see here. Got a hatchet in case I gotta chop wood. So this always comes in handy at the campsite. These are fire starter tabs. You can get these on Amazon. Actually pretty cheap, but them things work great. Especially if you get somewhere to where it's been raining, use these, and they work really well. I got my plasticware here. It's just camping, basic camping style flatware, little rag. Then moving on, so this is all my camp gear. I got a tent. This is our small to 2-man tent. Carry that. I got a sleeping pad, another sleeping pad. Like I said, I'm going on this trip with my daughter, so I pretty much had to double up on a lot of things. So it does take up a little bit more space, but as long as you pack this correctly, it's too easy. Got 2 sleeping bags. One of them's a marmot. Goes down to about 50-something degrees. Yeah, 55 degrees on this one. This is a nice bag. It compacts real small, real light. This is an Amazon special one, but it works just as good. I've used both of these. This one's supposed to be down to a little bit colder, but to be honest with you, I don't think it is. It's probably about the same as this one, even though it says down to 15 degrees. But they work great. So my daughter and I, this is our sleeping bags. And then that sets us up. That's pretty much camp. I do got to get a little plates and some other stuff later on, you know, some of the, you know, convenient stuff. But again, I try not to pack too much, even though this does look like a shit ton of stuff. I try not to pack too much and just get what we're gonna need out there. And then the last part of it, we're going out to fish. Well, I'm going out to fish. My daughter's gonna hang out. Got my fly kit here with all my flies inside of this bag. I got my reel here, and then my rod that breaks down. So it makes it real easy to pack on the bike. This, you know, put this in the sleeve and I pack this inside this bag here, and then that goes on the bike itself. So again, that's everything that goes on the bikes. This is everything we need. The only thing that's not on this table is our clothes. When it comes to clothes, we just pack enough clothes for 5 days. I tell you, I don't get fancy with it. A couple pairs of jeans, a few shirts, and the biggest thing we pack is undergarments, right? Socks, underwears, that kind of thing. Just to make sure that we always got a fresh set. I can't be nasty like that. So other than that, man, that's it. This is the setup.